Hi, I'm Fernando Cabello, CEO and founder of Aplazame. Aplazame provides instant credit for online purchases as a payment method. And we also give tools to merchants to use financing as a marketing lever to boost sales.
Excellent. Well, why are you here at South Summit today?
Well, mainly because we have been invited to participate. We are fortunate to be one of the 100 finalists that will participate in the startup competition of the South Summit.
We're wishing you good luck with that.
Thank you very much.
What's your strategy currently at the startup and going forward maybe 2 to 3 years?
Well, strategy is like a quite diverse concept, right? I would say that our aspiration would be to create the most beautiful, elegant, and simplest checkout lending process in the world, and also be able to build on top of that useful tools for merchants to use financing as a marketing lever to boost sales.
What's the culture at your startup? What are some of the things that you value?
Well, culture is something very important for us, and specifically for me, the founder. Culture is something that happens irrespective of whether you take care of it or not. So if you want to have some kind of culture, I think you have to put a very strong effort into it. And if I were to speak about our culture in terms of the values that we pursue and we want to excel on, it's sure flexibility. We are a remote-friendly company. I would say openness to speak freely at any point, at any time, at any circumstance. Dare to be able to dare and to have courage and go the extra mile because you want to excel. And I think those summarize there are some components of our culture there in those values.
Okay, and my last question, as a startup entrepreneur, if you had to give a piece of advice to others who are entering the industry or trying to do something similar from your experience, what would you say?
I would say try to use a scientific approach from the very beginning, right? I think that's more widely known as a lean startup process. That I pretty much think it's a matter of following a scientific approach. You don't go that far based on hypotheses. You need to set very honestly the hypothesis that you want to test. Be very honest in terms about the data that you can collect in order to validate or not validate those hypotheses, and try to be hypothesis and data driven.